Welcome, my beautiful Scorpios, to your January 2020 reading. Can you believe it is the start of a new decade? And for so many star signs, it is really going to be the start of a great year. And I think also what's happening with these January star signs, it's kind of setting the tune for the rest of the year as well. This is the things are coming up in a lot of star signs reading that I'm feeling is actually going to be carrying on into February and March and further on down into the year for some of you as well. And I'm getting that feeling as well for Scorpio. Now, just before we start, I want to say thank you to everyone who's been tuning in. I really appreciate your views, and I'm still offering a free mini reading for all new subscribers. So I'm still relatively new to YouTube, so I'm still quiet, and I can manage to get back to everyone who emails me if they want their free question or mini reading to happen away from the public forum of the comments below, and just privately just email my email address, which is below, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions that you have regarding your life or this reading as well. If something comes up and it resonates with you and you want more information on it, just use your free your free reading when you subscribe to ask about this particular reading. So let's get into January 2020. Now, I see you coming into this month and you are really just wanting to get away from things. It's obviously been really hectic. Now, I'm seeing things have obviously been very hectic for you, like work-wise, and you've been worrying as well. And I'm doing these readings at the end of December, so I'm picking up some of that energy. So I can see that a lot of you have been really overburdened with things. You've been running around and putting things together and just doing a lot of stuff, and it's been worrying you as well. But I see all of that coming to an end in January. It's really, you're really coming into January, as I said, quite relaxed. You're going to be re-energized, and you're going to have had a nice rest in January. You're going to perhaps take some time off, and you're going to be sort of looking internally as well at yourself in January this month. And for some of you, I feel like you've been really worrying and thinking, and it's almost becoming obsessive and you're worrying about something to the point where it's really stressing you out. But this is something that you're doing, and it's really not the way it seems. So don't worry too much this month is the message I'm getting for a lot of you. Now, you've got the Magician as well. Now, the Magician talks of creating new things for yourself in your life. And you are, this month I'm seeing you are, as I said, working hard, and you're getting things and you're pulling them together and working and in a sense being quite creative as well. And you're going to create something. You're creating something for yourself. You're working hard, getting things together, and I see you kind of, doing this and doing that and work on top, and you might as well you might feel a little bit overburdened this month as well. As I said, this is I've got a feeling of carrying forward from December and from the past few months. This is carrying forward, but as I said at the beginning of the reading, you will most definitely, this January is when all of this sort of burdensome sort of feeling that you've been having is coming to an end. And I feel balance. I feel like balance is coming in January as well. Your life's kind of been, as I said, here, there, worrying about this, doing that, getting this together, using that to fix that sort of thing. And I'm talking on a general scale here. It can relate to, your work, physical things just around the house, doing a lot of work and getting things around your house done as well. This isn't just a specific, a specific sort of message. It's quite general. So that's why I was saying at the beginning of the month, if you do need clarification, at the beginning of the reading for this month, if you do need clarification, just use your free subscription mini reading to ask about any of this. Now, I also got quite a few specific readings as well. Specific messages, I should say. I can feel like these messages are just not for everyone. And this month, you really, for some of you, I see and as I said, this isn't for everyone. The magician can often speak of a trickster. So be careful that you are not, there isn't a trickster in January around you that may want to take your money or fool you in some way or another. Just create a bit of turmoil there. So just be careful, some of you, about that. Now, some of you I'm getting, there could be a legal issue. You've got justice there. So something to do with the law or law enforcement. And I am feeling like you could be working in that field. The magician, you're working and you're getting things together to get into that field, but that is definitely a specific message for some. And I feel like things are coming into really good balance for you in January. You are going to overcome these worries and these issues that you've got. They're definitely coming to an end in January. And this burdensome work that you've been doing as well, that's definitely going to be coming to an end as well. You've really been working hard, and as I said, but you're able to achieve that. Also, a specific message for some of you, I'm seeing that you're really struggling with perhaps an addiction, and you've been worrying about that, and you are going to be getting over that as well. That's coming to an end. You've been working towards getting over this, as I said, an addiction. And an addiction can be anything. It doesn't mean drugs. It doesn't necessarily mean alcohol. It just means an addiction to something. It can be food. It could be sugar. It could be exercise. It could be anything. So, again, that is just specific for some. Now, also for others, you are feeling trapped, and it does have something to do with this work situation or even study situation. But as I said, don't worry about that. That is really worry for nothing is kind of the message I'm getting. You've been really worked up, but there's balance is going to come in for you in January. As I said, balance is definitely there, and you're going to see see things without as much worry and be able to release that. But as I said, you are so strong and you can overcome any challenges, any worries, mental, physical challenges. You are just tenacious and strong, and Scorpios are just such amazing star signs. And I do feel like as well, January starts out, you're getting revitalized, you're getting re-energized, and there will be this really calmness that brings you into the other months as well, that draws in through into the other months as well, which is what I was saying. So a little bit of tumultuousness in January for you, working hard, putting things together, but balance is going to come for you. And now your Doreen Virtue Healing with the Angels card was Guardian Angel, and that is just such a beautiful message, and I'm going to read out what that is for you as soon as I can find it in the book. Sorry, I should have had this ready. And Guardian Angel basically just talks about, it's sort of self-explanatory. I'll read out the meaning. So it says, your guardian angels want you to know how much they love you right now. Your angels' love is completely unconditional and all-encompassing. You are not alone. You drew this card as a love letter from your guardian angels who want you to know we're right here. We have never left you and can never leave you. Your guardian angels say that you deserve their help and attention. There is nothing that you could have ever thought, said, or done that could ostracize you from your divine helpers. They never judge or abandon you for the mistakes you make. The angels are simply here to support you so that you can spiritually grow and help others. What a beautiful message. And we all, even though you don't think so, we all have our guardian angels looking after us, and they're on our shoulder. And I feel like in January, because, you're feeling like you're working so hard to get to something, I feel like you're striving to get somewhere, or you've got a goal and you're moving in that direction. And your guardian angels are there on your shoulder. They're going to make things a lot easier if you talk to them and ask them for help, just like the book says. Even if you don't believe it, just try it. What harm can it do? And I think this also talks about, some people call them our guardian angels, but they're our higher spirit. We connect to them, and they can help us create our reality, what we want down here. We are partly spiritual as well, and we can connect with the spirit world in our dreams and when we meditate. So most definitely ask your angels for any assistance to help you get through any issues that you may be having in January. So I hope that answers any questions you may have had about how January is going to go for you. I'm guessing you had some questions if you tuned in. As I said, take advantage of that free mini reading, and subscribe. Ask your question in the comments below, or most definitely email me. If you're into crystals as well, check out my website, kazana.com.au. And there are beautiful one-off crystal pieces, all designed and handmade in Sydney, Australia. And the meanings of the crystals as well, if you want to buy a specific crystal for a specific purpose, are also in that website. Just click on the piece that you're interested in, and the meanings of those crystals, the properties of those crystals is there as well for you. So thank you, beautiful Scorpios, beautiful, intense, strong Scorpios. I hope to see you next month in February. Bye, love you.